The Borno State Government Executive Council has approved 352 million naira for the operations of the Civilian Joint Task Force and hunters in the fight against insurgents in the state. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has raised alarm over the acts of some opportunists taking advantage of the crowd at NIMC centers to cash out and urged members of the public to report anyone seeking to buy their name to the nearest office of the EFCC or other law enforcement agencies in the country. EFCC spokesperson Wilson Owojaren, who disclosed this in Abuja, explained that the buyers of the numbers are also trading them to persons whose motives are nothing but noble. The commission said that they will arrest and prosecute anyone involved in the act of criminality linked to their name, whether or not they are directly involved, as it is not legal to sell one's name. At number 9, a cross-section of civil servants in Kano State have expressed their displeasure and confusion following unexplained wage cuts. They described the slash as unfair, as some were left with less than the old minimum wage of 18,000 naira. They say the Governor Abdullahi Ganduje-led administration should not have deducted money from their November and December salary at a period when it released 2.3 billion naira for the conduct of local government elections scheduled for 16th January. Officials of the state government, however, denied reverting to the old minimum wage, insisting that they were only deductions because of the prevailing recessions in the country occasioned by COVID-19. At number 8, the World Health Organization has advised countries to shun vaccine nationalism and work towards equal distribution of COVID-19 vaccines. Vaccine nationalism, ideally done through pre-purchase agreements between government and vaccine manufacturer, is when a country manages to secure doses of vaccines for its own citizens and prioritizes its own domestic markets before they are made available in other countries. According to the World Health Organization, vaccination of health workers against COVID-19 and those at high risk of serious disease is the fastest way to stabilize the health system. At number 7, following the recent 50% hike in electricity tariffs, the Minister of Power, Mr. Salim Maman, has directed the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission to inform all electricity distribution companies to revert to tariffs that were applicable in December 2020. Maman said the measures are aimed at cushioning the effects of the pandemic while providing more targeted interventions for citizens. At number 6, the Nigerian Center for Disease Control says the country has recorded 1,664 new cases of infections, the highest daily figure so far since the disease began spreading in the country. It has also reported 5 additional deaths from the disease, bringing the total to 112 fatalities as a result of COVID-19 complications in the past 19 days. Nigeria has been consistent in setting and smashing previous records of the highest daily tallies. This indicates how swift the second wave of COVID-19 is spreading. At number 5, as part of President Muhammadu Buhari's social inclusion and poverty reduction agenda, the federal government has reportedly disbursed 52 million naira cash grant to 2,600 vulnerable women in Nasarawa State. The Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Sadia Umar Farouk, who made the disclosure in Lafia on Wednesday, said the beneficiaries would receive a cash grant of 20,000 naira each to uplift the socio-economic status of rural women in the state and make them self-reliant. At number 4, despite opposition by the outgoing President Donald Trump, Joe Biden has officially been confirmed as the 46th president and Kamala Harris as the vice president of the United States by the U.S. Congress. It will be recalled that Biden had defeated Donald Trump in the last presidential election on November 3, 2020. But Trump, who vowed not to concede defeat, claimed that Biden rigged the presidential election. At number 3, it has been reported that armed men suspected to be Boko Haram insurgents attacked Gaidam community, one of the biggest towns in Yobe State, causing fear and pandemonium as residents fled for safety. A resident of the town who confirmed the incident said that gunmen infiltrated the town at about 2 p.m. in a convoy of gun trucks, setting houses ablaze and began shooting at about 6 p.m., but could not give the number of casualties. Reacting to the incident, the Yobe State Governor Mai Mala Buni, who described the attack as most unfortunate, directed the State Emergency Management Agency to provide emergency support and take stock of the level of destruction from Boko Haram attack on the town. At number 2, staff of the National Identity Management Commission have embarked on a strike action over poor funding and exposure to COVID-19 infection, leaving NIN applicants stranded. The strike action, signed by the president of the Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria, NIMC branch Lucky Michael, and its secretary Odia Victor, advised all members at the local government offices and special centers to stay away from their various centers, as task force and implementation committees would be parading to ensure total compliance with the strike action. Recall that the Nigerian Communication Commission had last month asked all telecom firms to disconnect the SIM cards of all persons who have not integrated their national identity numbers with their phone lines by end of January, and over 100 million Nigerians are yet to do so, which has led to the crowds gathering at the various offices of NIMC breaching COVID-19 protocols. Finally, at number 1, the Borno State Government Executive Council has approved 352 million naira for the operations of the Civilian Joint Task Force and hunters in the fight against insurgency in the state. The Commissioner for Information, Babakura Abajato, who made this known in a statement on Thursday, stated that the approval was given at the first State Executive Council meeting of 2021, presided over by Governor Babagana Zulum. It is believed that insurgency will be curbed to the barest minimum with the latest developments. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands and stay safe. That's all for now. See you next time on What's Happening.